So E-Ink is now a almost 20-year organization, and it started with the idea many years ago that I just was running into so many kids who really weren't interested in, didn't care about, didn't know about science. And then this duo of ladies were trying to create an after-school program in Charlestown, ironically, because now I'm back in Charlestown. And we went and met them, and they allowed us to just come on in and teach. So we did, and it was me and all these kids. They were probably 12, 13 years old, and every day, twice a week, I would go in there and just blow something up or just try to change their perspectives on what was going on and making things and doing things and investigating. It was one of the most fun experiences I ever, and you're making it up. Oh, this looks good. Let's do that with the kids, So that's sort of how it started. And then it got more formal. We got a space to work out of. We created a small museum space by hand with all the staff. That was really fun in the wharf area. And now we're in Charlestown, and we've created a whole system of teaching by going out to sites. So we either go to day schools, or we go to after-school programs, or we have now some youth teams, and we're all over the city, and we're actually also in Cambridge. We have as of this count this year, post-pandemic, we have 32 sites, and we go to those sites weekly. So every school, when we go to the schools, they have us there in 8-week cycles. So we do all the 5th grades for 8 weeks. And it just, we just keep teaching, but we also have an action component.
Sounds like such incredible growth. And how does E-Ink work exactly with these different education systems, such as the day schools and after-school programs?
Oh, okay, sure. So what we did is we realized we had to take our idea, the one kernel, right? Let's teach tons of science to kids that's hands-on and exciting. And we morphed it in different ways for different age groups. So the goal in the day schools is really to be an extra program in science. The system has so much it has to do. It's so many things need to go on for kids in schools, and there's so many kids coming from different countries, and there's language issues, and there's needs at home. And with that whole situation, you want to know, do the kids get enough science? And they don't. And it's not a negative about the system. It's a negative about, it's not a negative. It's what we're trying to do is just be an extra add, and the systems that love what we do keep us for a really long time because they need that add.
So that's fantastic. So another exciting way that you're engaging young people and the community, next Saturday, April 29th from 6:30 to 10, it will be the Wild and Scenic Film Festival happening at the Atlantic Wharf. What inspired you to create this science-centered film festival, and what types of films will people see?
Thanks for asking that. Well, let me say, we didn't start it in the sense that we found out about it. It comes out of California. There was a Riverkeeper, it's called, where when you get a designation as a wild and scenic it's the Wild and Scenic Film Festival because there's such a designation called the Wild and Scenic River. If your river that you've been taking care of and keeping it clean and getting other people involved with it, and it's something that people go to because it's a great pristine spot, you now get the Wild and Scenic designation for your river. And then those people thought, well, this is great, but we have to keep this up because we don't have enough money to do all the things we want to do with our river. And so they created the film festival. And first it was just shorts, and then they'd send you these things that you could just make a whole evening of it. And you would sit down and watch 100 films and pick and choose, and then they would put it together for you, and you had a night. And it was just great. They would come in the evening, the people that were like this now. Yes. People are coming to Atlantic Wharf, and they'll have some things to nibble and talk to people, meet people. There'll be some music. Anyway, so that's what we're doing for the evening. It's 9 films, and each of them is from a different part of the planet, and so it's very sweet.
Excellent. And what do you hope that people will take away from the film festival?
I think it gives us an opportunity to show folks that all across the planet are human beings trying so hard to protect and protect lands, protect beings, try to save, elephants and lions. And, if you've had the chance to go abroad and be in places that have these really unique beings, you just think everybody should be able to do that, right? Mm-hmm. It should be a gift for every human being. And, I personally feel, just for myself, that we're in a really bad situation on the planet, and we still haven't risen up and decided we're going to push. And there are several things one could say about that, but the important piece is to get the kids to understand that it's going to be a big problem for them, and that it's really important for them to be ready, to be educated, to understand what's coming, because it is coming, and to just show all the gorgeous beings to the people at the film festival so that they can say, well, we want to help protect. And that really is the point in the end, right? To not lose all the gorgeous beings that we have.